taking care of business and working overtime here at WinStar World Casino and Resort. Mauro Ranallo, Big John McCarthy, bonus coverage coming your way, and it begins in, well, a catchweight, 175 pounds. Kyle Crutchmer ready to clash with Scott Futrell. Let's go to the tail of the tape.
Take a look right here. Kyle Crutchmer undefeated right now, but that is a huge difference in reach. But being the wrestler that he is, Crutchmer doesn't care about staying on the outside. He wants to get inside and take Futrell down.
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight here at WinStar World Casino and Resort, the action continues at a contract weight of 175 pounds. We're set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner. At 6'4", weighing in 177.9 pounds. His professional record, 11 wins, 9 losses, fighting out of Houston, Texas, Scott, the General Futrell. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'9", weighing in 174.9 pounds. As a professional, he's undefeated, 5 victories, no losses, fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kyle Crutchmer. In charge, your referee, Blake Grice.
Blake Grice will be your referee for this matchup, which will be contested at 175 pounds. Scott the General Futrell looking for his first win in Bellator after losing via Anaconda choke to Mike Shipman at Bellator 210 in November 2018. Crutchmer 5-0, including a victory in his Bellator debut last November against Robert Gidron. And it is Crutchmer in the red gloves, Futrell in the blue. 3 5-minute rounds.
Or less. Crutchmer, an outstanding wrestler out of Oklahoma State University. You take a look. Yeah.
And there's the takedown by the wrestler from Oklahoma.
You got to figure Futrell's got that advantage in the striking as far as, you know, that long range, but when you're that tall and you got a good wrestler, it's a whole lot of body to get into.
Let's clarify, it is Oklahoma State University.
That.
And many standouts from there, including UFC's Daniel Cormier,
Randy Couture.
Crutchmer's also sparred with the likes of UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov at American Kickboxing Academy. AKA the AKA.
Nice elbow by Crutchmer. And then what you're seeing out of Futrell right now, he keeps on moving his legs, and he's using a lot of strength in his arms to try to control the posture of Crutchmer. But you can only do that so long. You've got to create that angle that helps you get out of this position. Or change the angle, look for a submission. You don't want to be on your back with a wrestler like Crutchmer. Now he's got that head and arm position.
Let's stay busy, guys.
Crutchmer about to become a father in March. Looking forward to the birth of his daughter. You know the old saying, baby needs a new pair of shoes. You can afford more shoes the more you win. And he's won 5-0. With 1 knockout, 1 arm triangle, and 1 guillotine choke to his credit.
That's what you're looking to see Kyle Crutchmer do, is step over that leg, get at least to that half guard, so you get past him being able to entwine your legs and cause you the problems he's been doing while you're in his guard. Now he can't do those things. Now you can start opening up, trap the arms, hit with big elbows.
Futrell with the huge edge in experience. This being his 21st professional fight. But unable to sweep the standout wrestler Crutchmer, working from top position. And Crutchmer talking about the win in his Bellator debut, showing off his wrestling skill. He says he can use it whenever he needs it. And wow, there's a tap! What a submission by Kyle Crutchmer!
decided to set that up. Had the opportunity, laces it on, tight choke.
And just like that, Crutchmer is 6-0, 2-0 in Bellator.
You see when Futrell gets himself to his feet, watch. Crutchmer takes, laces from the neck to the arm. It's an anaconda is what he's doing. He never gets the legs, doesn't have to. He's got enough pressure and squeeze. He gets the submission win, even without hooking that leg against Scott Futrell. Right? Beautiful submission win by Kyle Crutchmer.
Kyle Crutchmer with his first anaconda choke submission to go along with the arm triangle and the guillotine choke. And, well, his stock continues to rise, now 6-0, representing AKA. Let's go to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tap comes by way of an anaconda choke, officially 258 round number 1 by submission, still undefeated Kyle Crutchmer.
Kyle Crutchmer, 2-0, first finish in Bellator as he submits Scott the General Futrell.
Tomorrow night, the Joker invades Ireland. English bad boy Aaron Chalmers looks for another exciting finish. Plus Irish female phenom Leah McCourt in the main event. It's all live from the 3 Arena in Dublin on the Bellator app at 5 p.m. Then at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network, former lightweight world champion Brent Primus collides with Scotland's Chris Bungard. Next month, Bellator MMA returns to the Mohegan Sun Arena for a featherweight World Grand Prix doubleheader as reigning world champion Patricio Pitbull defends his title against Pedro Carvalho. Plus, Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez slugs it out with Daniel Weichel for a chance to move one step closer to $1 million and Bellator gold. That's Friday, March 13th at 10/9 Central, exclusively on DAZN. And Saturday, May 9th, from the SAP Center in San Jose, Champ Ryan Darth Bader puts a light heavyweight strap on the line when he takes on vicious Russian knockout artist Vadim Nemkov. Plus, welterweight world champion Douglas Lima moves up to 185 to take on former middleweight champ Gegard Mousasi. It's a can't-miss event, live at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network. For tickets and more information, visit Bellator.com.
Featherweights getting ready to face off here. Bonus coverage at Bellator 239. Chris Lencioni about to square off with Salim Muhidanov.
Chris Lencioni known for a very good ground game. Here he's going against Abeljani and gets a submission victory. His ground game is good, but Muhidanov very good in the strike. He now has good wrestling. He just picked apart Adel Abeljani. Big win. Should be a tough fight tonight. Take a look, tail of the tape. Everything except the records is basically identical. It's the records of 5-2 to 7-3. Let's go to Michael C. Williams.
Here at Bellator 239, we go now to the featherweight division, set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, the blue corner, at 5'9", weighing in 145.4 pounds. His professional record, 7 wins, 3 losses. Originally from Tajikistan, he fights out of San Jose, California, presenting Salim Muhidanov. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner, at 5'10", weighing in 145.5 pounds. As a professional, 5 wins, 2 defeats, fighting out of Canby, Oregon. Introducing Chris Sunshine Lencioni. In charge, your referee, Michael Bell.
Michael Bell will begin the proceedings in this featherweight matchup scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Chris Lencioni 5-2, including a 2-2 mark here in Bellator, while Salim Mukhidinov is 7-3, 1-0 in Bellator. Lencioni in the red gloves, Mukhidinov in the blue gloves. Head kick from Mukhidinov, drawing a smile from Lencioni.
That normally means it hurt.
All 4 of Lencioni's submission wins have come in the first round.
Go grab it.
Mukhidinov made his Bellator debut at Bellator 229 last October, defeating Adel Altamimi via unanimous decision. He's a BJJ purple belt, looking to dominate his opponent everywhere. And he, that being Mukhidinov, representing AKA San Jose and AKA Thailand, while Lencioni fighting out of American top team Portland.
All right? Now you got it in the cup.
There you go. Come out with that hook. Come out with that hook. There you go.
Lencioni misses wildly with the right hand. Changing levels, looking for the takedown, gets the waist lock. Grapevine the left leg of Mukhidinov, who's got a double wrist lock on momentarily.
Mukhidinov being very calm. This is important for Chris Lencioni to be able to get this fight to the ground, because if you're looking at the stand-up, Mukhidinov started off as a Muay Thai guy, actually started with Mike Swick in AKA Thailand, but the way he has fallen to losses has always been through submission, and Chris Lencioni has the ability to lock on a submission, just like we're seeing.
4 of Lencioni's 5 wins have come by submission.
Let's go, Salim. Action. Stop.
Changing levels, Lencioni securing the takedown, wrapping up the legs of Mukhidinov. Now Mukhidinov giving up his back, but looking for that backdoor escape and gets it. He's now in top position. Half butterfly guard, well, not even that for Lencioni, now into the closed guard.
Lencioni moving a little too fast. That's why he missed that.
Omoplata. Is it Uma or Oma?
Omoplata.
Are we going to do an Oma or Oprah thing, the bit that failed miserably for David Letterman when he hosted the Oscars? Uma or Oma? Coming up on the final 2 minutes here in the first round, and Mukhidinov inside control on Lencioni.
Mukhidinov feeling comfortable enough to stay on the ground with Lencioni. It's not exactly what I would have thought he would want to do. I thought he would want to get back to his feet, but he has been working on his ground game. I know he's put in a lot of time at AKA. They have said he has made giant strides in being good everywhere.
Mukhidinov is 7-3, 1 knockout with 3 rear naked choke wins to his name. Now out of the working half guard. And now this back in half guard was inside control momentarily, but Lencioni active from his back.
Nice pass. Salim looking good on the ground.
Final minute of the first round.
Drop the punches on him, Salim. Come on. Round, sir. 1 minute, Chris.
Lencioni just trying to be busy. I hate when I got a guy that's in guard with a figure 4 body lock. It's just locking him down.
There you go, back him again.
Got to open those legs, go for the submission like he's doing right now.
Let's go, gentlemen. Let's work. Action. Let go of the
30
fence,
seconds left in the
Let go of
first.
the fence.
you. Okay, listen. You just got to keep your weight in the middle.
All right. So he's telegraphing that high kick, so I need more feints out of you, okay? We're going to make sure we don't stand in front of him, okay? We're going to keep our hands moving. We're going to keep playing out of that high guard, okay? Don't force a takedown, all right? Let him settle into a kickboxing fight, and he's not expecting it after we take our shot, okay? Breathe, relax, have fun round 2, okay? Fun round 1 won us, okay? Yeah. All right. Good. Yep.
Chris. Something. Back up, brother.
How do you have it after round 1, John?
Different than Chris Lencioni's corner has it. I gave it to Salim Mukhidinov.
Second round. Ready, Chris? Ready, Salim? Go!
Bell in round 2. Lencioni in the red gloves. Mukhidinov in the blue. Action in the Bellator MMA featherweight division. Featherweight champion Patricio Pitbull will defend the title in the Featherweight World Grand Prix against Pedro Carvalho coming up.
Just look at the comfort factor, Carl, in the way both guys are approaching the stand. You can see Mukhidinov just walking Lencioni down. Lencioni being very cautious in what he's doing. Careful, trying to land his strikes. Mukhidinov is the guy that has control of the stand-up.
'There's the telegraphed shot by Lencioni, working diligently to try to secure the takedown on Mukhidinov, wrapping up Muhidinov's legs.
He's got a chance of completing this. Mukhidinov getting over to the cage to help him have a balance point.
Seconds gone here in round 2.
Salim working the switch. Getting himself straight up. Be out of that.
There's a right hand that lands for Lencioni. Double jab right cross for Mukhidinov. There's a right hand to the body by Lencioni. Lencioni getting the naked shot. Well defended by Mukhidinov. And the tenacious Lencioni working to persevere when it comes to this takedown attempt.
Got his hands together here, so he doesn't want to stay there taking those elbows. Start to elevate, bounce him off of the cage, pull him back.
Jumps on the back, and Mukhidinov looking for that, again, the backdoor escape, but Lencioni high up, and there it is, the backdoor escape into the half butterfly of Lencioni.
Lencioni taking the chance to jump up there to see if he could actually hold the position, get his hooks in, wasn't able to, and that's why he came off.
Mukhidinov passing guard into side control. Minute 45 left in the second.
Very smooth pass into side control. You got to be impressed with the way he's passing the guard of Chris Lencioni.
Lencioni has never been stopped in his career. His 2 losses coming via decision to Taiwan Claxton and Daniel Carey here inside the Bellator MMA cage.
And the real problem you're seeing with Mukhidinov is he's getting these very good positions that we would say in a grappling tournament, jiu-jitsu, oh, you're getting points. You're not getting points for him, so you've got to either go for submissions or go for strikes to try to give the judges something to give you credit for.
Final minute of the second round. Mukhidinov controlling Lencioni on the ground. Inside control, knee on belly.
Chris, get your toes out of the fence.
Referee admonishing Lencioni for having his toes inside the fence. North-south position for Mukhidinov. Final 30. Mukhidinov said we should expect a big show here tonight, John. Big show.
Well, it's not quite as big as you are.
Big drama show.
Big drama. Big drama show.
What do you mean it's not big enough? I want. I'm just repeating his words. Expect a big show. I don't see Paul White anywhere.
That's not a big show. That is the big show.
Where'd it go? Salim, do me a favor. The fence grabs, bro. You gotta stop, okay?
Score after 2 rounds. Unofficially.
Unofficially, I have Salim Mukhidinov. He's won both of these rounds.
You enjoying that snack, by the way?
Dang right, of course.
Elbows tight. Keep stuck. Stay tight. And you gotta throw short punches, don't wide. Huh? I didn't hear you. What? Where? Oh, the water. Run.
Find space. Don't just settle on top. Okay? See a submission, go for it. Okay? Let's go.
You see a submission,
you gotta let these hands go.
Go for it.
Punches, bang them out. Bang
Ron Kessler is the coach that was talking to him about the submission. Ron Kessler is an outstanding grappler and has done a very good job of improving the skill set of Salim on the ground. You can see a marked improvement in his abilities
Back over there, brother.
in the grappling range.
Third and final round. You ready? You ready? Go.
Third and final round. Chris Lencioni 5-2. 2-2 in Bellator in the red gloves. Salim Mukhidinov is 7-3. He is 1-0 in Bellator.
Keep the right hand up. Come on, man.
High guard. Touch contact. Here we are. Working our jab. Relax. Having fun.
There's a left hook that lands for Mukhidinov.
Chris felt that left hand. You can tell by his reaction.
Mukhidinov looking for his second knockout victory. He recorded a head kick KO back in September 2015 against JP Espinoza.
There you go. Come back with the hook now. Come on.
Michelle, head moving. Let Michelle.
There you go.
Move your head for me.
Now, Mukhidinov switching back and forth, orthodox to southpaw. Back to orthodox. Lencioni keeping his head off center, avoiding the strikes, blocking that head kick. But it's Mukhidinov on the offense, and Lencioni securing a momentary takedown again, but now trying to put a hooks in.
This is important for Chris. This is an opportunity to keep himself in position on
Body
his back.
triangle.
Not yet, but it's close.
Looking
right
for
now
it.
it's just guard. Yeah, exactly. Now he's got that body triangle.
Plenty of time.
With 3 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock, there's all kinds of time. He doesn't have to rush anything here. Just be smart in your attack.
Position before submission.
Look at you. Look at the big brain on you.
3 minutes left. Or as the great Eric Paulson would say, the human body is a submission waiting to. Oh, bridging out there. And Lencioni, tenacious here, looking for the potential attempt at a rear naked choke.
Lencioni should switch
Yes, one of those. And it came against Elijah Ross in King of the Cage back in May of 2017. Doing the bonus coverage in my golf commentator's voice.
Look, Lencioni working towards an arm triangle. Let go of it.
And that body triangle proving to be very difficult for Mukhidinov, but again, it's up to Lencioni to make it count.
Well, right now, Mukhidinov has the ability to switch it around. That's why you saw Lencioni move.
Tony Fricklin knows how painful the body triangle can be.
Ivan Salivary taught a very painful lesson with it. The use of a Muay Thai cup helps a lot too. Lencioni being a human backpack right now on Mukhidinov. But there's nothing that he has at this moment that's a danger. He needs to do something. In my opinion, he's behind in this fight. He's winning this round, but...
Look at Mukhidinov having the opportunity to actually get information from his corner, and there's nothing. Literally nothing happening.
You got to get him off, bro.
The Bell, the referee saying, you got to try to get him off.
Yeah, he's going to stand there. You can see that Lencioni's laced his arm with his right arm.
Let's listen to what the corners have to say. Well, we know what the crowd has to say.
Work your ways. Work. Action. Guys, both fight.
It's when we need legendary Japanese referee Yuji Shimada. Action!
Action!
Push his knee! Push his knee! 30 seconds!
About to introduce Lencioni to the horse named Charlie.
He's got the outside of your leg.
Keep banging him! Bang him! Bang! Bang! Yeah, don't stop!
That's
Don't
great
stop!
coaching. Bang
Don't
it.
stop! Don't stop! Hold his
That's
arm.
exactly what you want to hear in the middle of a fight.
Are these 12 to 6 long?
Yeah, not right now. They were.
All right. No disrespect to Lencioni and Mukhidinov, but this is bonus coverage, and Lencioni has been compromised. Looks like he's limping.
You are going to limp. You're taking all those elbows to the thigh. It's going to, as you said, he just introduced him to that horse named Charlie.
Yes.
You didn't know how appropriate your statement would be.
Never do, my man.
It's MMA, baby.
This is MMA, baby. So, how do you have it, my man? How did you score this thing?
Well, you're going to end up giving Lencioni the last round just based upon better grappling, since that's what took place the most. But Mukhidinov wins the fight.
So,
29-28.
Mukhidinov looking to improve to 2-0 in Bellator. Lencioni looking to stay above the 500 mark. He's at 500 right now, 2-2 with 2 submission wins. And how many more? 1, 2, 3 more to go, my man.
Yes, sir.
What time is your flight, John?
About an hour.
Michael C. Williams has the winner's name.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Jared Villel, scores the fight 30-27. He sees the fight for Mukhidinov. Your second judge, Chris Lee, scores it 29-28. He scores it for Lencioni. Your third and final judge, Sal D'Amato, scores the fight 29-28. He has it for the win by split decision, Chris Sunshine.
Oh, wow.
Lencioni.
Okay. Chris Lencioni, a disputed split decision win over Salim Mukhidinov. The look on your face says it all, Big John.
Don't believe that's the right decision.
Chris Lencioni improves to 3-2 here in Bellator, while Mukhidinov taste defeat for the first time, albeit controversially, and Bellator's doubleheader weekend continues tomorrow, 1st at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on the Bellator mobile app. Ireland's own Leah McCourt takes on Judith Ruiz. That's Northern Ireland's own. Then right here on Paramount Network, former lightweight champion Brent Primus takes on Scotland's bad guy Chris Bongard. Check out all the Bellator MMA action from across the pond tomorrow. All right, ready for more action in the featherweight division? We have got Adil Benjialani against Kevin Croom coming up.
How do you reward?
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at WinStar World Casino and Resort, it'll be featherweights now set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner at 5'11", weighing in 145.6 pounds. His professional record, 20 wins, 12 losses, fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Kevin, the hard-hitting hillbilly Crew. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 144.9 pounds. As a professional, 5 victories, 2 defeats. Originally from Morocco, he fights out of Chicago, Illinois, Adil Glory Boy Benjialani. The referee in charge, Kerry Hatley.
More action in the featherweight division. Kerry Hatley, the referee.
How many sorts of work for you? Ready?
Adil Benjialani in the red gloves. Kevin Croom in the blue gloves. Croom is 1-1 in Bellator with a rear naked choke of victory, while Benjialani is 2-1 in Bellator with a knockout victory and a triangle choke defeat. There's a right cross that lands for Benjialani. And he jumps right into the waist lock by, the body lock by Kevin Croom. Pummeling is Benjialani along the fence.
Kevin Croom's got a ton of experience. He's a good fighter. He can fight in all different ranges, but the guy he's facing, Benjialani, is dynamic. He's got incredible striking, and he will take big chances in a fight to put you away.
3-division boxing champion Danny Kid Dynamite Romero started calling Kevin Croom Triple H. No, not that Triple H, not my boss, but the hard-hitting hillbilly Kevin Croom. And you talk about his experience, 19-12 overall, 16 wins inside the distance, including 10 submission victories. There's a right uppercut by Benjialani.
Beautiful elbow strikes by Benjialani.
Benjialani coming off a loss to Chris Lencioni, who we just saw win a disputed decision.
Yeah, he got caught in the triangle choke. He was doing well in the stand-up, ends up going to the ground, and Lencioni locked on that triangle choke. Too tight, had to tap.
And Kevin Croom coming off a win over, well, one of the most colorful characters in MMA history, Charles Crazy Horse Bennett, back in August of last year. Bennett, by the way, fought Dokonjansuke Mishima at Pride FC Bushido 9 in September 2005. I was there ringside with El Guapo Basrun, and to this day, maybe the best MMA event top to bottom that I ever called. Takanori Gomi in 2 Fight of the Year candidates in one night against Luis Azeredo and Tatsuya Kawajiri. And what about Dan Henderson mowing down Akihiro Kono and Ryo Chonan in one night?
I don't think I was born at that time.
It's incredible, almost 15 years ago.
Yep.
He's grabbing the glove. He's grabbing the glove.
Don't grab the glove.
Watch the high guard. Don't stand up there, Dylan.
like to see Adele do at this point, take your hands and put them either on your opponent's chest area towards the biceps. Get your hands off the mat. When your hand gets caught underneath and it's on the mat, you can get arm bars very easily. Also put it into a triangle. You need to be careful about that. That's what happened to him when he faced Chris Lencioni.
Kroom active from the bottom. The closed guard, neutralizing the posture of Adil Benjilani. A minute and a half remaining in round one.
Using a modified mission control position out of the rubber guard system, trying to control the posture. Right, see, he's bringing that leg up over. Eddie Bravo, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in practice right there.
Posturing up is Benjilani. Hammer fist, some ground and pound before Kroom grabs a hold of him again and controls his posture. Under a minute left.
Hold it there. Be careful. You got a minute left. Hands off the mat. Hands off the mat.
Kroom's working hard, trying to create angles, trying to create space, get himself off of his back. Benjilani being very composed, staying right in the middle of him. Not doing much damage. Everything's little shots by both fighters right now.
30 seconds. Pass that. Push that way. Push that. Yes. Watch your arm. Watch your arm. Watch the upkick. Watch the upkick.
Benjilani's landed the bigger shots from the top position. Landed a couple of big elbows when he was up against that fence.
Kroom has 10 submissions, 8 rear naked chokes, 1 triangle choke, and 1 guillotine. Been busy from the bottom position.
Stop.
How do you have it after 1?
Right now, Adil Benjilani gets round number 1.
Sit down, relax, calm. Okay, now listen. Striking, you're doing good. All right. Calm. Put your hand in the back. Right there. Okay. Breathe. All right. You good? Relax. Okay. Calm. Jitters are gone. But when you're on the mat, don't put your hands on the mat. I need your hands on the inside. If you put your hands on your head, push the elbow off and come over with the elbow. All right. You're doing good. Be a little bit more patient. Just like patient. You hit him. You got it, right?
Scott Cushman from Rufus Sport in the corner of Benjilani, along with Bilal Muhammad, who's really putting on some good fights in the welterweight division of the UFC.
All right, we go round two, ready? Good one. Round number 2. Benjilani in the red gloves, Kroom in the blue.
Beautiful flying knee by Benjilani. Went to the well once too often. Connected with one, tried to do another one. Kroom steps in, takes him down.
Relax, not resting there. We're not resting. Push his head. He's off to the side. Push. Don't give your arm. Push. Don't turn. Get your arm back. Hold it. Feet on the hips. Switch him off. Circle off the cage, please. Get your back to the cage.
Fingers.
Circle him off the cage, Kevin. Circle him off the cage. Get your back to the cage. Sit up on the cage.
He's here both corners. One saying circle him off the cage, the other get your back to the cage. Everyone now trying to get their back on the cage to help get themselves up off the ground.
Get that right under hook. That's fine. Hold it there. Stand it up. Lock your guard high. Don't go to butterfly. Keep guard. Good deal. Lock your guard. Squeeze. Left hand's coming. Yes. Hold it. Careful.
Benjilani looking for the armbar from the bottom. Kroom on the feet now. As Benjilani's back. As There's a hook in, looking for that rear naked choke. Kroom has 8 of his 10 victories via the RNC. Body triangle being employed by the hard-hitting hillbilly.
Jelani needs to control that one arm, make sure that he holds on. You see him with the 2-on-1 there. It's imperative that he controls one of those arms. Jelani turning out of it. Kroom still with the back. Nice job by Kevin Kroom to control that position.
Start touching it here. Yes, sir. Get to the armpit. Get your shoulders to the mat. Shoulders on the mat. Keep going that way. On the right side. Keep going that way. Turn hard in. I want you to turn hard in. Keep working on the top hand. Hold the top hand. Keep that body triangle for me. Hold the top hand. Hold the top hand. Yes. Keep your turn belly down there. Top hand. 2 hands on one of them. Body triangle, bro. 2 hands on one. Get it to one side of your shoulder here. Let's go right side grip again. Switch your choke. Get it to one side of your shoulder. Right arm grabs his wrist and then switch your choke.
Kevin Kroom would do a good job of thinking about, he's been trying for this submission. He's gotten certain positions. If he's not getting it, then at least open up, hit some strikes, change things up.
Back to the back. Back to the cage. Circle back. Off of your hands. Off of your hands to the cage. Don't give up your back. Good job, buddy. Don't give up your back. Get your right knee back in. Get your guard back.
I'm going to let Benjialani's corner do the commentary for the rest of the round. Is that okay?
They're telling him the right thing.
Keep circling.
Benjialani scooting up, but giving up his back and looking for his calling card is Kroom.
Kroom just doing a very good job of keeping on riding the position as he moves. He wants to give his back, but let him give it.
Let's hear from the corners.
Keep that for me. Keep that for me. Keep that. Keep digging that. Keep digging that. We got 1 minute, Kevin Kroom. Keep that shoulder pressure. Watch the wall walk. Circle walk. Yes, sir. You go start to work here. If you don't have that, start to work. Posture work here. You got 1 minute, Kev. Start the posture work. Posture for me. Posture finger work. Elbows here. Posture big elbows. Big posture. Posture and elbows. Get frame and elbow. Frame and elbow. Move. Good time.
Reversal sweep by Benjialani. A ground and pound on Kroom. Not all of those punches landing. Under 30 seconds left here in the middle frame.
Elbows inside. Give me some elbows. They can pay for that.
Kroom breaking him down. Posture taken away so he cannot land those elbows.
15 seconds. Give me some elbows.
Kroom giving Benjialani a lot of problems with that rubber guard attack that he's been using.
Nice elbow.
Stop.
That's the only reason you're getting taken down, because you're doing that stuff. You got to be smart. You're not being smart. Give me good straight punches and give me the kicks up to the body. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Don't worry. Does you understand me? Hey, big breath for me. Hey, if you get him down, I need you to just settle. Ride, no kapok, do whatever you
Benjialani just giving him a little kick, saying, that wasn't right of you having my back for most of that round and actually winning the round. This fight should be even going into the last round of the fight.
Third. All right, last round, man. Last round. Ready? Here we go.
Third and final round. Benjialani in the red gloves, Kroom in the blue. Head kick attempt by Benjilani, blocked by Kroom, waiting in with some strikes. The miss. Shoots for the takedown, blocked by Benjilani.
It's tight. Kevin Kroom can feel that. Benjilani going for the flash with the spinning elbow attack. Stills on top.
Switch spots, switch spots. Body lock, get to your body lock, get to your body lock. Grip the leg, get to your body lock. Grip the leg, get to your knee. You're doing great, Kevin. We got 1 minute down. 1 minute down. Let's keep pressing hard here, bub. 4 minutes left. Grip the leg, grip the right leg. Knee in the break, Gary. I need you to switch spots. Back the leg to the right. Nice. Love it, buddy. You're doing good, man.
Turn it back. Turn it back.
Keep pressing there, keep pressing there. Nice knee, beautiful knee catches right. Oh! Feel! Ready! Push the leg! Break the leg! Outside!
Kroom working hard to try to get this fight back to the ground, being on top of Benjilani. Benjilani needs to think about utilizing his hands. His boxing is good. Careful of throwing kicks, especially without hiding them behind your hands. If you're gonna throw a kick, make sure it's following a combination with your hands.
Do it again. No. Don't.
You see, as Benjilani throws the kick without hiding it behind his hands, that's when Kevin Kroom is able to come into him, grab a hold, and get the takedown.
Stand up.
Work your half like you can, bro. Work your half like you can. Hands on the inside. 2.5 minutes left. Slide. Hey, go to the 3/4 if you have to. Go to the left side if you need to. Beautiful, Kevin. Just lock that down. Lock that down for me.
Right under Uncle Boy, work. Get your single leg.
Work on the inside. Stay right here. Stay right here. Stay right there, Kevin. Do not advance that. Right there. Work hands here. Right hands. Do not advance that.
Hold it.
Kroom trying to achieve full mount.
That guard's open, he can do it.
Lencioni shrimping his hips and now against the fence. 2 minutes left.
Benjilani. Still underneath. Kevin Kroom. He's allowed himself to end up in this position based upon throwing kicks that he's not covering up, making the fighter work against having to block the hands before he throws the kicks.
Touch in here. It's down. It's down.
A minute and a half left in this fight. Kroom in the closed guard of Benjilani. And Kroom looking to go to full mount now in half guard. Putting all of his weight on Benjilani. Not looking to posture up and rain down blows. Content to just put his weight on Benjilani in the final minute.
It's going to be the question for the judges of what are they looking at? Because you're seeing right now Kevin Kroom holding on a lot. He's got top position, but there's not a lot of big strikes coming from him. There's a lot more volume coming from Benjilani, even though those are not hurting. What are the judges going to give credit to?
Keep hitting him. Don't stop hitting him. Explode now. Explode. Use that butterfly if you're going to use it. Keep working. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Hey, at 10 seconds, you're going to push the hard. 3, 2, 1.
Posture hard. Kroom not listening whatsoever to his corner.
Not at all. He's a tired man.
Stop.
He's not the only one, my friend, as we go to the judge's decision. We still have 2 more bouts to come here at WinStar.
Мы Bostov. Yes, man. Carry my wife. Yeah. From Sam, thank you. Love you guys.
Right? You know me.
Yeah, dude, good fight.
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Chris Lee, scores the fight 29-28. He seized it for Benjelani. Your second judge, Derek Cleary, scores it 29-28. He scores it for Kroom. Your third and final judge at cage side, Sal D'Amato, scores the fight 29-28. He has it for the winner by split decision, Kevin, the hard-hitting Hillbilly Kroom.
Kroom improves to 2-1 in Bellator. Benjelani falls to 2-2 in the Bellator cage. And we are going to move on with some lightweight action, and then we'll finish it off with the heavyweights still to come.
Tomorrow night, the Joker invades Ireland. English bad boy Aaron Chalmers looks for another exciting finish. Plus Irish female phenom Leah McCourt in the main event. It's all live from the 3 Arena in Dublin on the Bellator app at 5 p.m. Then at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network, former lightweight world champion Brent Primus collides with Scotland's Chris Bungard. Next month, Bellator MMA returns to the Mohegan Sun Arena for a featherweight World Grand Prix doubleheader as reigning world champion Patricio Pitbull defends his title against Pedro Carvalho. Plus, Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez slugs it out with Daniel Weichel for a chance to move one step closer to $1 million and Bellator gold. That's Friday, March 13th at 10/9 Central, exclusively on DAZN. And Saturday, May 9th, from the SAP Center in San Jose, Champ Ryan Darth Bader puts a light heavyweight strap on the line when he takes on vicious Russian knockout artist Vadim Nemkov. Plus, welterweight world champion Douglas Lima moves up to 185 to take on former middleweight champ Gegard Mousasi. It's a can't-miss event, live at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network. For tickets and more information, visit Bellator.com.
Tail of the tape for this lightweight matchup between Chris Gonzalez and Aaron McKenzie.
Chris Gonzalez, an outstanding wrestler, big background, 3-0 in his MMA career, going against a very good jiu-jitsu practitioner, 7-1-1 in Aaron McKenzie. Now let's hear from the man with the voice, Michael C. Williams.
Tonight here at Bellator 239, we go now to the lightweight division. Set for 3 5-minute rounds, introducing the blue corner first. At 5'11", weighing in 155.8 pounds. His professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, presenting Aaron McKenzie. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 155.3 pounds as a professional. 3 victories, no defeats by way of Chicago. He fights out of Sacramento, California, Chris the Mamba Rosales. And the referee in charge, Blake Rice. All right, we go. You ready? Ready? Fight.
Chris Gonzalez in the red gloves, Aaron McKenzie in the blue.
Chris Gonzalez, an outstanding wrestler, very good Greco-Roman wrestler. Working out with Team Alpha Male, probably the biggest guy at Team Alpha Male that's fighting professionally right now. He has all the tools and all the skills needed to be very good in this sport. It's just a matter of time. Going against a very tough guy coming from Lovato's school of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here in Oklahoma City. McKenzie's got an outstanding ground game, both on top and from his back.
Straight left hand for Gonzalez, working from the southpaw stance, attacking the lead leg of McKenzie. McKenzie returns the favor.
'Cause Gonzalez using very good footwork, giving a lot of looks, changing that center line with his head many times. Not coming back with the same entrance. But you can see he's not even trying to get into a grappling situation. He's going to sit there and say, I'm going to use my wrestling to keep this fight where I want it to be, on my feet. I believe I can outstrike you.
Minutes gone in the first. Gonzalez has McKenzie pinned to the fence. Delivers a knee, trying to create separation.
This is the position you would look at and say, if Chris Gonzalez is going to have any superior advantage in this fight, that's the position. You get into the clinch position, he's not going to have to work near as hard to keep the position or to stay where he wants to be compared to what you're going to have Aaron McKenzie trying to do to defend what Chris is bringing. Gonzalez finally going with that takedown. I know this looks strange, but Aaron McKenzie's not in a bad position right now. He has the ability from this position to do a lot of different things in setting up a submission. Chris needs to be careful and just keep pressure down on Aaron McKenzie right now. Do not let him just elevate. There you go. Good job by Chris. Just to keep that pressure, let him move underneath, and then drive your weight down into him and hold the position as you want to see it.
Chris Gonzalez 3-0 with a knockout victory. 2 wins in Bellator. McKenzie 7-1-1, 5 knockouts, 2 submissions. All 7 of his victories coming inside the distance, including his submission victory in his lone Bellator appearance prior to tonight.
Hey, you see everything. You see everything. He's not bringing anything, okay? When he throws that lazy kick, I want you to bring it across right to his face, okay? Cross hook. You see everything. Don't be showing up. When you get him against the cage, do your work against the cage. You're doing great. You're seeing it. Now start to loosen up a little bit.
Play with your paw and then let him go first and you play second. Play the counter game, play offensive afterwards. But anytime you throw in flurries, he doesn't think counter, he thinks earmuff, okay? So, main thing going into it, find your high kick, play with your combos, but then move. Touch, move, don't be in a hurry, and no knee.
One of the best human beings you will ever find in the corner of Aaron McKenzie, the big pygmy, Justin Wren, and his fight for the forgotten.
Ready? Ready? Fight.
Bell in round number 2, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at lightweight. Gonzalez in the red gloves, McKenzie in the blue.
A lot of movement, a lot of feinting, not a lot landing. McKenzie bringing the kicks up. Chris does need to be careful of blocking that just with the one hand. Sometimes you just bring that one hand up and that kick can slide by and do damage.
Securing the takedown, dropping the hammer fist. Side control.
Chris Gonzalez with his knee on the ground, so he cannot be up kicked. Now he can be up kicked. Things you want to see out of Chris Gonzalez is when you see Aaron McKenzie coming in just throwing those one shots, he needs to counter. Make him pay for coming in and trying to do damage to you. You don't want to just sit there and defend. If you just keep defending, you're not giving that guy any kind of problem. And I'll try it again. I'll try it again.
Bring your feet. Good. Right leg high if you feel it. 3 down. 3 down. Good, 2 body. Right step away. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's it.
Jumping knee there by Gonzalez. McKenzie with the kick underneath the left armpit. Level change by Gonzalez. Looking for the ankle pick. Misses with the spinning back fist.
Good thought, though. Good attempt. Now he's trying to create something there.
Spinning back kick connects for McKenzie.
Get those hands going, Chris. Step outside. You need to fight. You need to counter that. Good. Minute and a half. Bang.
Hey, good. And step away. Perfect.
Right uppercut connects for McKenzie.
Good job by McKenzie.
Yes, you know what's coming.
Chris really needs to start looking towards those counters. Don't let the man give you free shots.
Right hand lands for Gonzalez. 1-2, and Gonzalez beginning to light up McKenzie. McKenzie on the ground, and it's all Chris Gonzalez. Less than a minute remaining in the second round.
Normally I say, man, don't get mad during a fight, but it kind of looked like Chris Gonzalez got a little mad, a little angry there, and that was good because he's became effective in his offensive output. Trapping the arm now, trying to land heavy shots. This is what you want to see from him all the time.
Final 30 seconds of the round.
It's okay. Go, let's go, let's go.
This is what we saw at the end of the fight. There's that beautiful flying right hand into Aaron McKenzie, coming with the left. Look at Chris Gonzalez jumping up. Big time shot, trying to do damage. That's what everyone is looking for. His full speed. Referee saying it was in motion. It was. Can't expect a fighter to hear things. He's busy doing his thing. Referee's job to stop him.
Third and final round of this lightweight contest. Gonzalez looking to remain undefeated. McKenzie hoping to improve to 8-1-1. Gonzalez checked that kick. Overhand right lands for Gonzalez. Gonzalez switching to southpaw. Left hand by Aaron McKenzie.
Gonzalez needs to go back to what he was doing near the end of that second round. Move your feet into position. Move your feet, that'll get you into the place you want to be so you can land your strikes. He'll move his feet when they're at distance, and then as it gets close, he starts to plant them. McKenzie has shown he really doesn't have the answer in how to get Chris Gonzalez out of position, cut the angle on him so he can apply a submission. It just hasn't worked for him so far.
Oh, yes, perfect. Hey, follow his hips. Hey, he's just fishing for that leg. Nothing here.
Saw there, Aaron McKenzie trying to cut the angle. He tried to reach under, grab the leg so he could pull himself through. Chris Gonzalez seeing it, splays his legs out, puts heavy hips down, and gets himself back to that center position, taking away any ability for a submission to be placed.
Bicep control for me. Bicep control.
He's hot. Come on.
You want him out, back up.
Make a decision.
McKenzie back to his feet. Midpoint of the round. Kick blocked by Gonzalez. Gonzalez leads with the right. And there's a left.
Yes, there you go. Keep pumping the jabs. Keep pumping the jabs.
Gonzalez wanting to sit down on his shots. McKenzie closing the distance. It's Gonzalez securing the takedown. Elbows, couple of elbows, and Gonzalez has to be careful, or actually McKenzie does, of nailing Gonzalez in the back of the head.
Kenzie trying to use that cage to give him that little bit of extra oomph to change that angle. You see where he's at. Still has that leg. Back to centered position.
Back of the head with that left hand. Be careful.
Like to see Chris Gonzalez in this position against the cage if he's going to be straight. Posture up, start throwing bigger shots, shots that are going to damage, shots that he's going to have to change what he's doing because he can't take that constant damage from big shots.
If you want to stay there, I do need you to work. Let's go.
Coming up on the final 60 minutes or 60 seconds of this fight. Under a minute left here in the third. Aaron McKenzie, Chris Gonzalez. The six-time Greco-Roman All-American. He feels that grappling and his ability to dictate where the fight goes was going to be the biggest advantages he would have in this fight. 30 seconds remaining. And for the third consecutive fight, it appears that Chris Gonzalez is about to go the distance. Aaron McKenzie, his last 3 wins have all come inside the distance.
Back in high school, I used to bust into the desk. Now I hit that junkie on the duffers in my head. I didn't have a Zan, 13 hours to the land. I mean, out like a light, 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 like a light. Yeah, cause the dollars got me in it. Keep that in mind.
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your 3 judges at cage side. Your first, Derek Cleary, scores it 30-27. He sees it for Gonzalez. Your second judge, Doug Turnage, scores it 29-28. He sees it for McKenzie. Your third and final judge, Jaron Vallell, scores it 30-27 for the winner by split decision. Chris the Mambo Gonzalez.
Chris Gonzalez remains undefeated, now 4-0 overall, 3-0 in the Bellator MMA cage.
Tomorrow night, the Joker invades Ireland. English bad boy Aaron Chalmers looks for another exciting finish. Plus Irish female phenom Leah McCourt in the main event. It's all live from the 3 Arena in Dublin on the Bellator app at 5 p.m. Then at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network, former lightweight world champion Brett Primus collides with Scotland's Chris Bungard. Next month, Bellator MMA returns to the Mohegan Sun Arena for a featherweight World Grand Prix doubleheader as reigning world champion Patricio Pitbull defends his title against Pedro Carvalho. Plus, Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez slugs it out with Daniel Weichel for a chance to move one step closer to $1 million and Bellator gold. That's Friday, March 13th at 10/9 Central, exclusively on DAZN. And Saturday, May 9th, from the SAP Center in San Jose, Champ Ryan Darth Bader puts a light heavyweight strap on the line when he takes on vicious Russian knockout artist Vadim Nemkov. Plus, welterweight world champion Douglas Lima moves up to 185 to take on former middleweight champ Gegard Mousasi. It's a can't-miss event, live at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network. For tickets and more information, visit Bellator.com.
And 6 hours after we went to air with Bellator 239, this is it, the final fight of the night, and it will come down to the heavyweights. 3 5-minute rounds. J.W. Kaiser colliding with Davion Franklin.
Sound like you're happy about that, Morrow. Look at that reach difference, 71 inches to 80. That's big. Let's go to Michael C. Williams.
And for the final time tonight here inside the cage, we'll go to the heavyweight set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner at 6'3", weighing in 263.1 pounds, making his professional MMA debut, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting Davion Franklin. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 222.8 pounds. As a professional, 5 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Leavenworth, Kansas, J.W. Madkenhez Kaiser. In charge, your referee, Michael Bell.
Michael Bell, your referee, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at heavyweight. Mad Cannon, J.W. Kaiser, 5-2 with 5 knockout victories, 0-1 in Bellator. Davion the Don Franklin, 25, making his professional MMA debut. And Franklin laying the lumber into the lead leg of Kaiser.
Davion Franklin, the second recipient of a scholarship for the Jackson Winkeljohn fight. Oh, he almost took him off his feet.
Looking for the takedown, manhandling Kaiser, but Kaiser doing a good job of pummeling, holding his ground.
Did a good job of pummeling inside, staying relaxed. But that kick almost took JW off his feet.
Kaiser has won 4 fights in a row. Kaiser 42, but he'll be the first to tell you age is just a number. And he is maybe looking in the best shape that we've seen him in a while.
He looks way better than he did in his first fight at Bellator. He's looking good. He's trimmed down. Now he's on a win streak.
Franklin played college football, wrestled in college, and he also had a look-see from my other employer, WWE, but it's here in Bellator MMA where he's making his pro MMA debut.
Hey, hand in front. I need a hand in front of that. Hey, step 2.
By the way, Franklin said this fight is going to end to be a first-round knockout or technical knockout. Takes down Kaiser, and here comes the ground and pound from Davion the Don Franklin. And the prediction comes true for the Don. Davion Franklin wins his debut in the first round.
Yes, he did. Kind of looked like Davion Franklin was just biding his time, knowing when I finally take you down, it's gonna hurt. Watch as Franklin comes in, drops levels, gets Kaiser to the ground, and then just starts opening up with big, heavy shots. Kaiser tries to move, a little bit successful at one point, and then that left jackhammer started just touching the spot. He was not able to recover. Mike Bell stops the fight. Congratulations on a pro debut win. for Davion Franklin.
Yeah, the Don giving Kaiser an offer he didn't even get a chance to refuse. Let's go to Michael C. Williams.
Inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 1 minute 40 seconds into round number 1. The winner by TKO,
Davion Franklin putting an exclamation point to end Bellator 239, winning his professional MMA debut, and the team from Jackson Wink MMA celebrates with the big boy. For Big John McCarthy and our entire crew, I'm Mauro Ranallo. Thank you for watching Bellator 239 of the WinStar World Casino and Resort.
Tomorrow night, the Joker invades Ireland. English bad boy Aaron Chalmers looks for another exciting finish. Plus Irish female phenom Leah McCourt in the main event. It's all live from the 3 Arena in Dublin on the Bellator app at 5 p.m. Then at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network, former lightweight world champion Brent Primus collides with Scotland's Chris Bungard. Next month, Bellator MMA returns to the Mohegan Sun Arena for a featherweight World Grand Prix doubleheader as reigning world champion Patricio Pitbull defends his title against Pedro Carvalho. Plus, Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez slugs it out with Daniel Weichel for a chance to move one step closer to $1 million and Bellator gold. That's Friday, March 13th at 10/9 Central, exclusively on DAZN. And Saturday, May 9th, from the SAP Center in San Jose, Champ Ryan Darth Bader puts a light heavyweight strap on the line when he takes on vicious Russian knockout artist Vadim Nemkov. Champ Douglas up to 185, take on it's a live at 10/9 Central on Paramount Network. For tickets and more information, visit Bellator.com.